Kalabo Central Constituency in Kalabo District of Western Province is home to over 80,000 people spread across vast rural wards. 5 years ago, this constituency was defined by the same story heard across rural Zambia, with bad roads cutting off clinics, classrooms without desks, and the young people roaming the street without opportunities. But this began to change from 2021 and 2025 with increased and more constant Constituency Development Fund CDF allocation. Kalabo Central shifted its focus to rural communities first. This push was clear to turn CDF into schools, clinics, secondary school bursaries, skills training, loans and grants, among other opportunities.
I'm happy with the job that's being by our able leader, President Hakainde Hichilema, by increasing CDF. CDF is called a game changer, really. Even our communities are changing. So we find that where there used to be problems of infrastructure, we find that faces are changing. And even the communities, our communities are appreciating because, like for example, schools, they used to travel long distances. That's why most of the children were failing to go to school because of the long distances.
Yono lupika liverera kuliwe fama tondo pa yani mwamuguso wa HH yena haka inge achilema mulimo wamukunyole oye mupi domu ezize lipita kubulela fela zani domu ezize kona gebulela.
Kalabo Town Council has handed over 45 CDF projects to a tune of 21.5 million kwacha in Kalabo Central Constituency of Kalabo District in Western Province. Town Council Chairperson David Nyundo said the New Dawn administration was living up to its 2021 campaign promises to the people of Kalabo District.
So enmuketile watu wangatakuru fitile babirafa kuli kingali hile kukena akainde kakuli uli hile luli kakuli faa na kweka mbele kakafa alikuwa nile mandu abaruti ni mandu amakilasi kambe kya mangati chole bashembaka ni tabila olo ni voti amina ikalelu ilifa.
Speaking during the handovers, Kalabo Central Member of Parliament Chinga Myutu emphasized that the UPND government prioritizes education and good health, hence its dedication towards improving infrastructure in rural communities.
Only 3 schools from here to Liumba. Liumba is the last school before you go to Skongo. Today you have heard how many schools there are. It is because you can't live without education.
Opportunity to simply thank the government that are sponsoring me, the CDF Constituency Development Fund. And I urge those in the communities to come here at Kalabo Trades to pursue 1 or 2 courses, be it agriculture, electrical, or computer.
I applied for CDF in the year 2024 under Longinga Ward, and I was picked to come and pursue the same program that I've mentioned. I would like to urge my fellow youths out there to say, let us not just sit at home. Let us find something to do, as we can see.
Thank the government for building the new boarding facility, because where we are as girls, we are very crowded that side, and the ablution to be very useful for us. because we do not have toilets and we used to go in the bush.
School. I just want to thank government for the CDF sponsorship they have given us, because as they are coming from far places. Like me, I'm coming from Mavua. It's 9 hours from here. So when I given sponsorship, it's reducing from the distance to walk.
So under the 2025 funding, 2024 rather funding, I'll give you our performance per constituency. You may be aware that Kalabo local authority presides over 2 constituencies. So under 2024 in Kalabo constituency, under the grant component, we had a total number of grant beneficiaries standing at 113.
At least 8 water reticulation systems have been completed and handed over to communities, schools and health centers in Kalabo Central Constituency. This very important development is in line with the new Dawn government's efforts to provide piped, clean and safe drinking water in rural areas. The water systems that have been constructed at a cost of 1.5 million kwacha have impressed residents and government workers therein.
Norukanga kwa njerero kwa kutange rutengenyize kwa njerero kwa kuna ningamba mwetu na maswifa ngamwali sima kukachwa na simbotwe kono norusano aluna kuti wafono kuna muchoko chwana babere kwa neli obukiti masoko uswala chwana konji batu ba 4 20 litako na itara.
The installation of water reticulation system is evidence enough that the president, through your able office, sir, have the people of this community at heart. Having such a facility at our school, Yapepa Primary, demonstrates that you want your people to have safe and clean drinking water.
So witnessing these handovers, it's responding to the challenge that have listed. On the water schemes, water is the basic need. So each and every child has a right to safe, clean water. When we talk about our bigger girls who have started attending their menses, we preach menstrual hygiene and sanitation in school. They used to lose out when they are attending their menses because we had no facilities or they had no access to clean water where they can easily freshen up and get back to class. So all those have been responded to. I want to plead to the government that as Kalabo District Education, together with our schools, we are going to take good care of these facilities that are being handed over to us. Use them responsibly and wisely so that the next generation to come will find them in a good shape. Otherwise, we are so thankful.
You didn't talk about the desks and teachers' house,
yes.
staff
it's
houses.
Not just the classrooms. We have also received enough adequate desks. Our learners used to sit on the floor, and that affected their handwriting. You know, they didn't have just that comfort when you are seated on the floor. So this time we have adequate desks. Our teachers will be well accommodated. Happily, actually, the houses they are handing over, they're up to the standard. So we have no excuse to give if we fail to implement the what is expected of us. Just know that we are afraid, otherwise we'll have no excuse to give. Everything is in place. We have classroom space, we have desks, teachers are in schools, teachers will be well accommodated. It's not everyone, but at least we have started on a good note. Okay. It is one step at a time. Very soon we'll be there. Thank you so much.
So, even in the health sector, those even pregnant people or the sick people, they used to travel long distance, 5 kilometers plus. But this time around, we have reduced according to presidential directives. They are no longer traveling such kilometers which they used to travel. We have started handing over some time back when the CDF was increased in 2022.
Bakonile kuluzusa mwa manyando nelunyanda sichavasaitu ya kuzwafa kuyayuka kikwahule baima baluna banze bakulwela fela mwa mahai bakensa msipili kutelele twalefa kutilofitsi wanako ya kulisimu yaho waluna ke ukwaluha lwitumeze ya hulu
So the increase in CDF under the able leadership of the new Dawn government has enabled us to provide the required services our communities need. So the increase in CDF is actually impacting on the livelihood of our people. As I've said, clinics are being constructed, staff houses. We're handing over a brand new staff house for a teacher recruited under the number of that 30,000 teachers. Today is in a brand new staff house. So the increase in the CDF has enabled us to deliver.
Okay, so
This is not a story of perfect progress. It is a story of visible progress, of CDF moving from paper to bricks, to gravel, and opportunities right here in Kalabo Central Constituency.